The female reproductive system is a fascinating part of the body. It is responsible for creating life and for sexual pleasure. The ovaries are two small almond-shaped organs that play a crucial role in this system. Think of them as tiny factories that produce eggs and hormones. These hormones, like estrogen and progesterone, are like chemical messengers. They travel through the bloodstream and control a woman's menstrual cycle. The ovaries also hold all the eggs a woman will ever have from the time she's born. These eggs are immature and wait patiently for their turn to grow and potentially become a baby. Each month, one of the ovaries releases a mature egg in a process called ovulation. Imagine it like a tiny dance where the ovary releases an egg into the fallopian tube. This release of the egg is what makes pregnancy possible. Without the ovaries and their hard work, none of this would be possible. They are truly the powerhouses of the female reproductive system. Imagine the fallopian tubes as two delicate, flexible tubes that act like bridges. They connect the ovaries to the uterus, a muscular organ often described as the womb. Once the ovary releases an egg, tiny hair-like structures inside the fallopian tube called cilia spring into action. These cilia gently sweep the egg along the tube towards the uterus. If a woman has unprotected sex during the time when the egg is in the fallopian tube, sperm can enter the tube. The fallopian tube is where the magic of fertilization happens. If a sperm successfully meets the egg, they combine to form a zygote, the very first stage of a developing human. The fallopian tubes are essential for transporting the egg and providing a safe environment for fertilization. They play a crucial role in the journey of a potential pregnancy. The uterus, a hollow, pear-shaped organ, sits comfortably in the pelvis. It is often referred to as the womb because it's where a fertilized egg implants itself and grows into a baby. Think of it as a warm, nurturing haven lined with a soft, cushiony lining called the endometrium. If fertilization occurs, the zygote travels down the fallopian tube and into the uterus. It then burrows into the endometrium, a process called implantation. The uterus then becomes the baby's home, providing nourishment and protection as it grows. However, if fertilization doesn't occur, the uterus sheds its lining, resulting in menstruation, commonly known as a period. This cycle of preparation for pregnancy and shedding is a natural, healthy process that repeats throughout a woman's reproductive years. The uterus, with its ability to nurture and protect a growing baby, is a vital part of the female reproductive system. Section 4. Cervix and Vagina Gateways of Life. The cervix acts as a strong muscular gateway between the uterus and the vagina. It's like a tightly sealed door that remains mostly closed. During childbirth, the cervix softens, shortens, and widens to allow the baby to pass through. It's a remarkable transformation that allows for the miracle of birth. The vagina, a muscular canal, connects the cervix to the outside world. It serves as the passageway for menstrual blood to exit the body. It's also the entry point for sperm during sexual intercourse. The vagina's walls are incredibly elastic, able to stretch to accommodate a baby during childbirth. Both the cervix and vagina play essential roles in reproduction and childbirth. They are integral parts of the female reproductive system. Section 5. The Miracle of Oogenesis. Oogenesis is the incredible process by which a woman's body produces eggs. It begins even before a girl is born, while she is still a fetus developing in her mother's womb. Imagine millions of tiny eggs already forming within her tiny ovaries. At birth, a baby girl has all the eggs she will ever have, but they are still immature. These immature eggs are like sleeping beauties, waiting for the right time to awaken. When puberty arrives, typically around the age of 10 to 13, the ovaries receive a signal from the brain to start waking up these sleeping eggs. Each month, one of these immature eggs is chosen to mature inside a fluid-filled sac called a follicle. This process is like a competition, with the healthiest egg being selected each time. As the egg matures inside its follicle, the follicle produces hormones, mainly estrogen. Once the egg is fully mature, the follicle ruptures, releasing the egg into the fallopian tube in a process called ovulation. This marks the end of one oogenesis cycle and the beginning of another, as a new set of follicles starts to mature. Oogenesis is a continuous process that ensures a woman has the potential for pregnancy throughout her reproductive years.